Boy, let me tell you what. This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 or older, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. This show will cover serious topics in a satirical manner. If you're offended by any content herein, boy, I tell you what, that's your own problem. You've been warned. Don't try this at home or anywhere else, even in denying.
Are they gone? Good. Fuck those guys. Let's
All right, guys, with that intro fading out, I'm going to hammer it in. This is Gary the Hammer with a BHN special. I'm sitting here at Ideal Vapor on New Pinery Road in Portage, Wisconsin. It's not Portage, it's Portage. We are going to be sitting down with the boss man of Ideal Vapors. That is right, Jimmy Vapes himself, a.k.a. Jim Greer Sr. I'm going to give him a good 15 minutes of fame and give him the floor to talk about whatever the hell he wants to talk about. Jim, I'm going to turn the floor over to you. Here we go.
Hey, you know what we all got to say? It's fuck the FDA! Yes, and you know what? Because of all you amazing vapors with that in your mind, just like if you're suffering from a freaking drastic disease, you always say, fuck cancer, fuck this, and that gives you the strength. Well, you know what? This is what this podcast radio is all about. It's about speaking your mind and the freedom to speak what our constitutional right has stood for so many years. And you know what? I just got to say, you still got to be a member of advocacy, all right? CASA's been around for a long time, and CASA is the consumer advocate for Smoke-Free Alternative Association, if you didn't know what that meant. And, we got some great people here in Wisconsin that have supported our right to vape for a long, long time, and they give all their time up just to help you keep that right alive. Now, they've done a job here for the last 5-6 years or longer, and they've done what they could, but you know what? It takes more than just one advocacy group to do what you need to do. So others have joined the fight. And when Mark Block with the EVCA walked into my shop and talked to me about the repeal and the replace and what we needed to do as a coalition of America and make them hear our voices and keep it heard, he's done that. We've got a senator elected. There's over 9 million vapors in the United States right now. There's an estimated over 250,000 families that have taken entrepreneurship of vaping to the extreme and own their own business. All that stuff has been done by you, the vapor. So the PMTA application is now been upheld till 2022. So thank you for your support and your right to vape, because I do nothing but speak that. Now, I'm one of your guys that actually get involved in the underside of advocacy. I don't get up and do a bunch of videos and throw my dick out and tell everybody you got to listen to this and look at this. What I do is I go and I walk next to them. When they're at their community fundraisers, when they're at their park openings, when they're just out there at just a rally, we show up. The fair, we show up. We show up everywhere where our politicians are setting up a booth and are going to be heard, and that way you've got people behind you. This year we had the farming community behind us. And when Tammy Boldwick heard what we had going on, she kind of denied it at first until she seen the outnumbered people behind me, and then realized that they were with the 4-H club and that they were with the farming community, because our farmers can grow 85% of what's in our product right here in the state of Wisconsin. And I'll tell you what, it is an amazing thing for the community. If each state supported their own vaping coalition with their own manufacturing, distribution, and promoting their own peoples to grow this product around them, every state would thrive as an individual. Then our government would probably see great communities come together by great numbers and basically start following our fucking path, all right? So that's it. I'm done with advocacy on that one, because you know why? We could speak our freaking minds all day long, and it's going to take that one vote sitting in a dark room where you're not allowed to be, and you basically just got casted off to the side. And we need to stop that. We need to stop our governments from doing that. Our politicians need to get out. We need to repeal and replace our own politicians pretty soon, because a lot of them have been in there a long time. So that's really about it I'm going to say today. But remember, knowledge is power in vaping. Great vaping is safe vaping, all right? If a buddy of yours hands you a piece of equipment and pays it forward, make sure that buddy takes that 5 minutes. It's his duty to take that 5 minutes and explain what he just handed you and why it's so important that he knows what he's going to tell you. So the Pay It Forward program is awesome. So let's keep it that way, okay? I did that on purpose because humor is power, and when you remember humor, you remember my words. Safety is key, knowledge is power, great vaping is safe vaping. There you go, Gary. It's out to you, brother.
All right. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Jimmy Vapes and Ideal Vapor for being, one, a sponsor of the network, and two, being so active in the community with advocacy and all that other great rhetoric. And I'm not saying rhetoric in a bad term. I'm saying rhetoric in a good term. Yeah, see, I can do it too. So, again, guys, come on down or up or wherever you're at. Make a fucking destination trip out of this place. It's a good time. You're going to meet Jackie, the boss lady. You're going to meet Jim, and Jim Jr. There's a lot of Jims that work in here, so. And just come on down, tell them Bad Habits Network sent you, tell them Hammer sent you personally. The code word for that is Oklahoma. So, hey, guys, have a great day. It was a great 5 minutes with Jimmy Vapes, and we're going to hopefully be doing these a little bit more often and a little bit more with more sponsors. So, hey, thank you, guys. Check everything out on our links in below. Peace.
Peace!